We're back on another build. So I uploaded the 250 build and I didn't like it. The bike went well. I rebuilt it, sold it, made some money, and to be honest with you, I didn't like the video quality. I kind of goofed, and whenever I was actually doing the bottom end on it, I recorded the wrong way. So the better this goes, the more that I will invest in it. That's anything in my life. Not gonna spend a bunch of money on editing or trying to figure out how to make the video quality higher yet. I just enjoy doing this, and I'd love to see where it goes. Regardless, now that I've done my rant, we have a 2005 CRF250R, and it is absolutely trashed. You'll see in the video, the frame is cracked, both cases are cracked. It needs a new crankshaft, needs an entire new piston. Valves, where the piston slapped the valve head, the valves are out of spec, of course. Suspension's shot, radiators, just about everything bearing wise. They spray painted everything. They sent self tappers through the subframe. You name it, they did it. And so that's kind of where we're at. So I rebuilt a 1983 VMAX. I've rebuilt a 2006 CRF 250R. I've rebuilt a 2001 YZ 250F. And I just want to document. I want to see where this goes. I want to see who watches. I'd like to make this video quality much better. I don't want to do it in as many parts as last time. To be honest with you, this is going to take me a while. So the last build, I built the bike in a month, I think. This one's going to take me a bit longer. I'm not going to do the suspension. I'm going to send that off. I'll do the bearings, steering stem bearings, swing arm bearings, of course all the bearings in the engine. This first part's gonna be a lot of talking, a lot of the goal for the bike, and I'd love to see the progression and the people that watch this video. It'll be kind of how it goes. I'm gonna put the whole build on there, and I'm gonna keep it on there. I think the last video had about 1,000 views, and I ended up deleting it. I just did not like the quality of it. But yeah, the whole bike is tore down, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
So here I'm showing you the condition of the bike, which is very poor, as you can tell. I kind of go through the entire bike in this one little snippet here. You can see where they sent self-tappers through the throttle to keep it on the handlebars, and just kind of showcases the condition of the bike before we get started. I've already somewhat disassembled some of it, but the bike is completely torn apart right now, and we're ready to start the rebuild. There's the holes that are through the cases. There's another one from the rod. Yeah, no cover there. Engine's completely locked up. So I have the engine out of the bike, and I'm just taking a moment to show y'all what the condition is before we actually get inside of it. This will showcase the actual holes in the cases a little bit better. definitely did a doozy. I don't know exactly what the failure is, but well, this is what I seen when I took the valve head off, and I wasn't surprised. Finding it in pieces like this, buying this bike off of Facebook Marketplace, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't entirely sure if this bike had been taken apart and the pieces had been thrown back in, but yeah. All right. So, just to kind of give you a quick glance at what we're looking at. So, crank's wedged in there pretty good. As far as I can tell, looks like the counterweight knocked through here. Or it could have been the actual connect, the rod, I don't know. Either way, that's from the rod. Did some good damage there. You can see where the piston before it disintegrated slapped the valves pretty good. This is the carnage. Timing chain, check this timing chain out. So, yeah, I mean, looking at the bike and what we've got, so here I'm just kind of showcasing the shear off. I took it to the welding shop. They welded it up and it looks great. Here you can see the welds and how they did. I'm glad I took it. All right, so you can see where the rod destroyed the cases. Transmission and everything checks out. Nothing crazy. I still yet to kind of go through it. I want to do some clearances. Clutch plates need to be replaced. Stators definitely probably gonna have to be replaced. A lot of work ahead of us, but you can see where the rod came through the head. This is the scrap pile that I've been pulling out of the engine. Water pump was absolutely destroyed. That's not from me getting it off. That's the way that it looked. So it tells me someone was in this engine and playing, and I actually ended up finding a nut down in here. Not this nut, this is from me splitting the cases, but there was a nut down in here that I don't believe came from anything that I could see, but I don't really know what the failure is right now. I'm assuming that one of these bearings locked up, but to be honest with you, everything seems copacetic, even though it doesn't look like it. But I will get down to the bottom of it. I'll probably end up throwing that in the next video. I just kind of wanted to show how I do this. I've done this multiple times, and do I have a $300 engine stand? No. Would I like one? Yes. Maybe one day. And I probably will end up getting an engine stand very soon, but I really would like a lift. But yeah, this is what we've got. I'm gonna send the shock and the forks off somewhere local. Yeah, I don't know what exactly I'm going. This is an extra head that I had laying around. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with a lot of this stuff, like that, like the valve cover. Like, it's definitely getting replaced. I'm not gonna waste my time with some of the stuff. New bars. They sent self tappers through the bars for the throttle. It's just kind of making the list, kind of going through, figuring out what exactly I need, what exactly can be cleaned up and reused. Yeah, a lot of the smaller, cheap stuff, like oil pump, water pump, like I'm just going to go ahead and just bite the bullet and replace that, rebuild the carb. I have a few different carbs. I think I have an extra one that'll come off of a 2006 build that I did. But yeah, I just may, you know, like for the calipers and stuff, or anything that's been spray painted that looks terrible, I may end up going through and either sending that off, or I may try to do something myself. I'm not sure. You have to stay tuned. But yeah, this is the first video of this series. Just kind of want to go through. This is where I'm at on the teardown. And stay tuned. We'll see what happens. So I'm ending this video. The reason being is because I want to, the next video, I would like to have all of the new parts with everything cleaned, ready to go, and have that installation process of me installing the new parts, bearings, everything, all in one video. And then from there, we will do a third video of the first startup, kind of going through the glitches, break-in period, and ride. Now, that being said, that's going to be a while from now, but I'm excited. There's a lot of work that I need to do. There's a lot of stuff that needs fixed. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be replaced, but we'll get it. Thanks for watching.